ngā mate i runga koutou. But come along, you have a lot of people tikuna on you that have passed over. Bring all of them with you, and we shall cleanse it for you. So they go like this, hara mai, mau mai ngā tipuna i runga i a koutou, haere, haere, haere ki te ao. They're sending them off. So when you leave the marae, you always got that basin there. You always find it at the cemeteries, they have that basin and water. And when you walk out the cemetery, the same procedure. A cemetery is another marae again. It's like what they call a main pa. That's the pa for the cemetery. And when you look at all this one here, some of these maraes have got a pa built beside the marae. So it is a pa. Also, these maraes are really deep in Mōpa. Some of these, you go in some of these pas around Waikato, it's very deep in the foundation of what happened years ago. They're living things, these maraes, they're not dead, they're alive. And when I talk about life, the spirit is very powerful. And when you go from marae to marae, you can feel the atmosphere going from one to another. Because I've done that in one day, going from marae to marae, and it's very powerful stuff. But it's very good to know these things. It's not frightening, but it enhances the way you are, how to grow up with it and live with it. And it's the way it is. And it's very good, because once you learn these, removing the tapu off you, the tapu is the sacred or funny thing that could be around you, and you feel good when you leave. And you say, well, I've done it properly. And when you leave, you can also remember me talking to you like this, because you can say, oh, thank you, Matsu, I really heard that. And then when you see the people in front of you doing the same thing, just go along and do the same thing. They say, well, those people know marae tikanga. They know the right things to do. And these something. So that's why I remember the waharo starts from there. You go from there, go in, take your seat, and sit down and just listen to the whole conversation going on. If you feel like having a kaumātua with you, ask them a question. What are they saying? And we're allowed to speak to you. They won't hear us. We'll be behind, or they're talking about this and that. Oh yes, I did hear them mention that. Because you know a little bit what you learned in the Kurawananga, it helps you to build all that up too. So the more you go to the marae, the more you learn. You pick it all up. Okay? I hope I got that through to you. So some of you have been to the marae, you've been through these things, but you don't know that why they do these things. So just remember, it just builds up a lot of enthusiasm in all your way we are. Okay? Thank you.
So, like I said, we're actually going to go to the physical marae, and we're going to walk you through all of this stuff. So all the stuff that Matua said, all the things I said, all the other things that anyone else has said about the marae, we're actually going to put into practice. Okay, and you will see it for yourself. Part I didn't touch on is the kaiwero. So kaiwero is the challenger. He comes out sometimes a taiaha. I've also seen it done with a patu or mere. So patu is a handheld weapon, quite a short one like a club. I've also seen it done with those ones that the chiefs. Tifa. I've seen it done with a koi. Anyway, we're not going to go into all the different weaponry, but yeah, it can be done with many different weapons. So the kai karanga comes out, kaiwero. I've been taught to do three. They have a three-man whittle. So two come out, and then the last guy, he comes through, he puts down a thing called a take. He comes down, puts it down. Okay. Then you would have seen it before, maybe. Another dignitary or someone of senior rank, someone who's up there. They come out and they pick it up. Okay? They pick it up. They acknowledge you. Yep, we've picked up your whittle. You've come here in peace. Okay? Yeah. So that's another part of the porphyry process that can happen. Most of the time it happens when it's an auspicious event, or you have maybe dignitaries coming, or parliamentarians, someone of stature, That's really all about the marae and the situation. Yeah. So I wrote that up because I think this is very important for the pōwhiri process, whakanoa. We need to whakanoa the situation. Because when we come in, there's something very important that you need to understand in Te Ao Māori. If you get this concept, everything else will become a little bit more easier. We have tapu and no. Tapu and no. Now, these are polar opposites, but sometimes they're very close. Okay? So tapu and no. Tapu means sacred. Something that's very sacred. Okay? Something that you need to pay a lot of attention and a lot of care to. Okay? No means it's clear. In a simple way, tapu is not clear. No, it is clear. Another way, tapu needs to be cleansed. No, it has been cleansed. It has been cleared. So a lot of what we do in Te Ao Māori, actually, we go between those two concepts all the time. You'll see it a lot in a lot of different things that we do. Okay, so one way that we whakanoa, that we cleanse, karakia. Also at the end of a hui, like we're going to do today, we eat. There's a way we whakanoa ourselves, and everyone whakanoas together. Everyone cleanses together. Okay? Don't ask me to explain it because I'm not a doctor or a professor. But all I know is, from the time I've been brought up, is that we have a process, and we do these things. These are our traditions. These are our tikanga. This is what we do. And like Matua said, some of the things people probably think, oh man, those Māoris always do that stuff. But it's because it's part of our DNA. Okay? It's part of our DNA. That's the best way I can explain. It's part of our DNA. It's part of who we are. Okay, so if we took away all that stuff, wouldn't be tikanga Māori, it would be something else.
When all the manuhiri seated on the right
Manuhiri?
side, yeah, and then you have the challenge that the wero coming out.
The wero happens, the wero occurs at the beginning.
Oh, at the beginning.
Yeah, yeah. So,
Before we walk in.
everyone will gather at the gate. Yeah, everyone will gather at the gate. The wero will be the first thing to occur. If there's going to be a wero, that'll be the first thing that happens.
So who picks up the rako or the
The take, who picks up the take?
take?
It'll be a person from the manuhiri side. It'll be
A guy or-
theatre from the manuhiri.
So a guy or
It's a welcome sort of thing. They say, oh,
Is it-
put 500,000 on the ground. That's for you.
so is it a male or a female picks up?
No, only the leader of the group that will pick it up, whoever it's going to be.
And
No, I actually haven't seen a female pick up the take yet from a kai wero.
So the guys will be at the back, the female will be in front. So the guy will walk to the front to
No, separate through the middle.
Never go to
or
the
go
back.
through.
You got to come through the front.
Go through the middle.
Whoever the dignitary is, he'll be there. He'll be standing there. You'll know who he is. Yeah, you'll know who he is.
And the
the
widow is signify whether you're friend or foe, or
Yep, well,
Just
both. Yeah.
Just
So,
so-
I've been in Weddle myself where we have been challenged by the tangata whenua and sometimes even by the manuhiri. So different iwi have different kawa, so different customs that they follow and adhere to. So one of those kawa that I have learned as I've been studying Te Whare Tūtau and weaponry is that the kai wero, when he puts that down, as soon as he places the take, you can chase him. If you can get the rako out of his hands, you're the man. So some of the iwi up north, There's a couple of instances on YouTube. My old tutor, Uramu Wehi, showed it to me where this guy, he just came in and they were smashing him. These two guys came in and smashing him in the head, and he was trying to get the raka. He didn't get it, but he tried his best. He probably lost a few ribs, and yeah, but so yeah, you just got to be aware. I hope none of you get put in that situation, but you never know. But
Thank you, Jenny, for asking that, because remember, if we went ahead and you were coming too late, you would turn around and say, oh, I'm gonna get you, and suddenly you panic, and you go to around the back way and sneak in. They will question you and say, who are you? You come in here. You know, and there's got to be a very catch, because I have actually seen people come around the back and they get caught out. They got to go back to the front and wait for there's a manuhiri, another manuhiri, they got to come into that group. You see, and then come in. Yeah. So I've actually seen people marched out the door, taken around, get out there, and you come back through the proper way. We don't know who you are. Yes, that's how it works.
yeah,
I sat in we had a wānanga over the weekend talking about all this, and I tell you what, it's the idea, the history, I mean the reason, the meaning behind it is it makes it very clear about the custom of why that's in place, and I think it's quite in depth,
oh yeah,
and it's really hard to explain in a short thing like this. But the meaning of everything that's been explained, it really understand how important it is, and that it's not just a custom that we do, but there's such huge significance to the meaning of it, and it's really in
I
depth.
just
It's
passed
awesome.
away not long ago.
no, me.
Urumia, he died not long ago. He's a government. They took him back to where I come from. And all dignitaries, all government people were sitting on a chair. No word of this guy walked in, he had his boots on, or gum boots. He had a pouch on, singlet on, and he walked straight up to the Urumia's coffin, and all the people were looking there, watched this guy. Talked to him a little, and then he said his piece. He was Urumia's cousin, and he turned around and picked the water up, put it on his face. Thank you, walked out, and he never got scared. It was just touching, just to see a guy do that. But he had his butcher knives on him. He came from here, from the kitchen. He was working in the kitchen. So he had time to go and say his goodbye, and then walk back inside. But it was a very sharp way of doing it, you know. Never bothered anybody's mind. They said, goodness gracious, where's that guy going with the knives on him? But he went up to pay his respect. You know, it was something that I've never seen it happen before for a long time.
So where is the bowl of water placed normally? Is
The water's cold.
Where is
Some
it
water
placed?
you find, they'll have ferns put in. It's a curate. Just plain water. And then use sort of colour, they put it in the water. You just go and touch the water and drink it. It's pure. Pure water, it cleans your body.
so that is where is it placed? Is it like end of the day when you are leaving the marae, you cleanse yourself?
Or even when you go into the food, you leave the mara and you walk around to the food place, you do the same thing. You leave the main place of greetings.
So you leave the whare nui before you go for your
Why
kai.
we do this? Because you all have to line up, and the manuhiri come around and start ringa, shake hands, and everybody touches your hand, you come, you get it? So you go along, and then you go to the whare kai to eat.
Is that just for the tangihana?
If it's tangiang, it's tangiang. If you have a special thing of koe mate, it's another one. Anything we speak in Mai, the realm, is all about mate. When you're on it all comes out. It's all on mate chico. That's it. But no matter what, those things are still there, identifies itself. But it's still privileged to do that. It's like just to move it.
Yeah.
But if you're there for a hui, they won't have it on the marae, they take you in the whare nui. It's a different again.
Yeah. I know you probably got lots of questions, but yeah, the best thing for us to do is to actually go to the marae and
Experience
go
it.
through it,
Yeah.
and to do the action of it, and then you'll see for yourself what we're talking about. Hopefully we'll have tangata whenua, someone who can karanga to us, or we'll have kaikaranga on our side. We'll go through the whole process together, and you'll see. Yeah. But we'll do it together, mahi tahi. Yeah.
Awesome. So I hope that you picked up a lot of things from this corridor today. It builds your ecosystems up and everything else.
Ahoy. Okay. Waiata, so we've been asked to do a couple of waiata, no towards waiatas. So we're going to do whakarongo and haere. E te tātou, kia hoki wā te tua tātou. Whakarongo. Whakarongo. finish on what we know quite well. Anyway, Ngāmi koutou, we'll go through and have a karakia, we'll do our karakia before we eat, and that's our for today. Ngāmi koutou.
So we'll go down, kind of.
Do you have to read these for this song?